Hey guys, how's it going? It is Thursday, March 11th. It is 2:12 p.m. and I have been done for the day for a little bit. I just want to talk about the trades that I took. I took several of them today, and I think I was too safe. I think I was too safe, but anyway, I got three small wins. They could have been a lot bigger, but safety first, right? So, okay, let's talk about it. First, Facebook. I traded Facebook. All right, so my bread and butter pattern, breakout, retest, continuation. Now, this one didn't retrace all the way down to the pre-market high, but it was, touching VWAP, right? And the Qs are strong, that the indexes are strong, all of them. So because the indexes were pushing so much, I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to take this here instead of waiting for the pre-market high, which might not come. And surely it never came, right? So, I went in here, got a new high of the day, retested VWAP again, and then we consolidated for some time down here, right? Below the high of the day. Now, hindsight is 2020. Obviously, I should have held, but um, I the momentum, my indicators were not overly happy. You know, I mean that's the thing with momentum. Once you get consolidation, you lose the momentum, right? It might keep going, but if you're going by just momentum alone, it's gonna kick you out. Like the indicator is gonna tell you to get out. So I saw that it was having trouble breaking this level, and the indexes were also like so-so. So I just got out. Like I said, hindsight is 2020, and this just went up. This trade was a small gain, 6.61%, but hey, singles add up, right? Okay. Also, by the way, I went in at 9. Hold on, let me check. I went in at 9:50 with 47 seconds, so basically right before this candle finished, right? Breakout, retest, continuation on more on volume. Standard entry worked out really well. I was too safe, but it is what it is. By the way, I got next week's calls, so I was giving myself plenty of time to, for this trade to work. In the first half of the week, I usually go with the same week's calls because, there's still a few days. But once we hit Wednesday, definitely Thursday, I tend to like to go with the next week because, yeah, like the last few days of an options contract, if the trade goes against you, you're gonna get a hit. You're gonna take a hit fast, and it's gonna be a big hit, right? So yeah. Okay. AMD. AMD. Let me get rid of this. AMD again. Breakout, retest, continuation. Now I went in at 9:51.05, right? So at the very beginning of this candle, but I was using this candle as reference. And if you see, this closed below, in the retest, it actually broke pre-market high, and the trade was a lot more, a lot dirtier, right? It was a lot more sluggish. So you could see that the pattern was not picture perfect, and that as such, it had a hard time working out. Great. Well, no, not great. It sucked, but again, I had next week's calls, so I had plenty of time for this thing to work out, and the markets were pushing, so I didn't really mind this dip. Now, once we broke pre-market, the high of the day, and we retested it, I got out at 11:50.45. So yeah, like towards the end of this candle. here the indexes were heavy, right? The indexes were heavy and they looked like they wanted to go down. Hold on, where are you? There you are, yeah. They looked like they were going to retrace. So I just collected my, again, small gain, 539%. Very small, but again, single setup. And it recovered. It recovered, and again, hindsight is 2020. I should have held, but I didn't know this at the time, so I'm just happy that I got out, right? And because I was being safe, safety first, and trust me, it pays to be safe. Okay, and my last trade, Zoom. Okay, so I got in here at 12:20:52. So at the end of this candle, right? Because we had the breakout of the pre-market high, even though this was later in the morning, retest, continuation, right? But Zoom has been pretty beat up. See, it comes from a big drop. So there's a lot of overhead resistance. And I was looking for a cleaner move, but to be honest, I didn't like how it moved, and I didn't like the momentum was not fully there when I went in, right? Then yeah, it went sideways until it managed to break out this high of the day convincingly, semi-convincingly, right? And eventually I got out here at 142 with 22 seconds, so at the beginning of this candle. And yeah, I just didn't like how sluggish it was, behaving, and what a hard time it had going up. So yeah, I got out for a 6.03% gain. Now, today I took 3 gains, which is great, but they were well below my average for this pattern, which my average is, well, it was like 14 something before I took these trades. Now it's 12.05%. Now my win rate is excellent. It's 91.67%. But yeah, I win 12% when I win, and I lose 12%, like 12.31% when I lose. The math still works out. But like I want to take a look at these statistics, because me being like my average win going down, even though my gains are still there, my win rate is still there, means that I'm probably doing something wrong, right? Maybe I should go in with a smaller size, perhaps, so I can just hold it for longer, maybe. But yeah, but in any case, this is why you keep detailed stats, right? You want the stats to talk to you, so you see what you're doing right and when you're doing wrong, okay? And now let's talk about the SPY really quick. So we are officially out. Oh my gosh, I did not see that. Okay, wow. All-time highs, I didn't see that. I knew that we were out of the out of the downtrend, but this is amazing, right? So now we just need a higher low than this, really. But yeah, I guess we're in a downtrend. In an uptrend already, officially, which is great. Yeah, very little to say about this. Only that this, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have been, you know, prophesying the end of the world for a long time. Yeah, the market has to pull back. The market is going to, it cannot. This is not sustainable. Blah blah blah. It has to go down. It's going to break down. Blah blah blah. And 5 days later, we are, at all-time highs again. Right? That's very significant. I'm I'm still going to trade intraday and avoid taking swing trades as best as I can, because I, this is very volatile. It might go either way, right? Yeah, it has been shooting straight up for 5 days. Maybe it's due for a correction, I don't know. But yeah, in any case, the magic happens for me with intraday trading. The Qs, yeah, look at that. The Qs are out of the, yeah, I guess you can say they are out of the downtrend. I mean, okay, so to be fair, they should break these highs to be out of the downtrend, but I mean, low, low. This is nothing. There's no trend yet, right? I don't know what's going to happen. And finally, the Dow. Where's the Dow? Hello, there you go. Yeah, the Dow is super strong, keeps wanting to go up, and yeah, there's nothing else to say about it. This was all-time highs at the time. It broke it nicely, and it's pushing up. All the indexes are doing that. And let me just check Boeing. Yeah, Boeing looks really good. Yeah, and Square too. Right. Okay. So that's gonna be it for today, guys. We went over 3 trades that I took today. Pretty, pretty standard pattern, really. You see the breakout of the. Hold on. Let's go to Facebook. You see the breakout of the pre-market. You see the retracement. Ideally, you want this level to be retested, and then you see the continuation with volume, and you let the trade work out. You let it, unfold as it wants to, right? Am I guilty of micromanaging my trades? Maybe. But hey, I'm a day trader. I'm a scalper, really. So if I see something that I don't like, I play it safe and I leave, right? It pays to be safe. I have said that before, and I will say it again. Um, an option would be to scale out. That's something, like, full disclosure, that's something that I'm not good at, scaling it and scaling out, scaling in and scaling out. But yeah, if you can, like, have your position here because you don't like what the price action is doing, you don't like the momentum, but you know that the market is strong, and you leave the second half of the position, you leave it in to see what it does, then yeah, in the long run, that's something that is likely going to benefit you. But for me, for my trading style, I like to trade very safe, and yeah, when I see something that I don't like, I get out. And in this case, I missed a spike. Yesterday I missed, or not a spike, but like, I missed a big chunk of the move. Yesterday I missed a big chunk of the move, but there will come a day when the market will turn around instead of going up, and I'm going to dodge a bullet, right? Instead, I will collect a small gain. To me, that's more important than swinging for the fences every time, right? Yeah, so anyway, thank you guys for checking out the video. I am gonna leave it at that, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Again, full disclosure, I don't trade great traditionally on Fridays, so we shall see if I trade or not. Okay? Alright guys, take care. Cheers, bye.